Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley. We're almost done planting the oats we were working on here last episode. I'm now on to field 47 here. Again, as I mentioned last episode, we're going to plant both fields 48 and 47. 48, of course, is already done, and we're just about finished with 48 here. I did almost all of 47 here myself. I just got the hired worker on it now here. We'll let the hired worker finish up the last little bit here. And I'm going to go grab a sprayer here, and we're going to start spraying this, because, the nitrogen is, the nitrogen is a little bit on the bad side here, shall we say. Also, if you can't tell, there it is. Back here a little bit. Oh, where'd it go? Weeds. Oh, it keeps disappearing. Anyway, weeds growing. Actually, which one did it say we needed here? We can use the weeder on this. Interesting. I'm debating if we should do that or not, plus, we can roll it, too, if we want. I probably won't bother doing that. A couple reasons. One, we don't have a roller. That's... That probably is going to affect that decision quite well. And then we do have a weeder, unless we sold it. Might be worth looking into this. Let's try to get around here. Is that weeder still over here yet? Or nope, it is still over here. Excellent. Now we just need a tractor to pull that with. Tractor to pull it with. Usually use the Kubota there on the last map. Do I still have the Kubota tractor yet? Yes, I do. There it is. Okay. Let's see what's here. Now, I'm assuming I can drive over the crops here with this without destroying them here at this point. So we're going to give that a try, I think. Oh, we don't want that. Drop that off here a minute. I was planning on just spraying herbicide on them, but, we got a weeder. We have a tractor. Technically, this is, not really free per se, because I'm probably going to have Courseplay do this, but it should be cheap, right? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Let's throw this on Courseplay here, and we'll just let Courseplay take care of these weeds. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully, this will actually work. Kind of doing a pre-emergence here. And technically, it does say we can use the weeder, too. So this actually is the... I forget how this works again, but there's like 2 levels of weeders here. Where's our weeders? Rollers, weeders, there we go. So again, there's like 2 levels of weeders. There's your... Yeah, I can only use small weeds, and then we got this one here that pulls out medium weeds. Oh, a hoe, that's what it is. So we got weeders, and we got hoes. So what we have here at the moment is a hoe. Remember from our contracting days, everyone, we got in trouble with a couple of contracts there that said we could use a weeder, and it turned out you actually had to use a hoe on them because the weeder didn't actually work. But, like, really, Giants? Really? Ooh, do we need to weight on the front? No, we do have weight on the front of this tractor. Looks like we have the weight maxed out, too, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we're doing okay. Looks like the front end got a little light there when we picked this up, and it probably is a little bit, but we're still steering yet. I think we can make it down there. And, of course, I'm going to want to make sure I get this done here today in the game. Because otherwise, we fast forward time to the next day, then the weeds are going to start growing, and we don't want that happening, right? Got to get the weeds before they even start. Speaking of weeds, that does seem like maybe a system that could be improved upon a little bit here, as far as the game is concerned. Like, the weeds in the game are quite nice, shall we say. Like, you get rid of them once, and they're gone, right? They don't come back. Real life, that unfortunately doesn't usually typically quite work that way. See, this isn't destroying any crops, is it? I hope not. I don't know how you tell. We do have crop destruction turned on here, gentlemen, so... I guess it's working. I don't know how you tell. Actually, you know what? If we walk back here... Yeah, it doesn't say anything about weeds. If we walk out here, weeds growing, yep, says that we can use the weeder. Hopefully that is actually correct. And again, it does appear to be spotty. That probably is not going to show up on the map here, I guess, because I don't think you can actually see this until, like, the weeds actually, like, show up, which being just planted. You can see the weeds there, and, like, we're just planting over them. Those are going away. But, again, the weeds aren't technically here yet. Now, as soon as we skip a day here, when they'll show up. Don't worry about that. But, let's throw a Courseplay on this one. We'll let Courseplay take care of this here. Nice thing about this, again, I can, or should be able to anyway, drive over this here at this point, not have to worry about any sort of crop damage. Let's see once here. Turn that off, of course. Let's do multiple tools, 1. Number of headlands, 2. That should be good. Oh, you know what? Something we can do, too. Where is our... yeah, here's what I'm looking at. Headland corners. Sharp. Round. Not sure what the round does, but let's do sharp. That should, if I'm not mistaken, I think force courseplay to like back into the corners. Which, one thing to note, Evan, sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. So just be aware... depending on the piece of equipment you're using, and this probably applies more to modded equipment, where mod authors have not taken the time or maybe done the proper testing to make sure their equipment is set up properly for this. Most of the in-game equipment should... Oh, that's... Oh, you're doing the in... Oh, okay. I missed that. Oh, that's fine. I guess it doesn't really matter whether he does the outside or the inside part first. Whatever. I've got it set up here yet still from doing our... baling and raking contracts yet, where those you typically want to do the inside first, the up and down passes first, and then do the outside, just for the sake of the bales and stuff like that. Yeah, this one here doesn't probably really matter a whole lot per se, especially when it comes to the weeding. Okay, anyway, oh, and the hired worker looks like he was just finishing up, so let's get Tim off the field here a minute. We'll take you back, and we'll go grab a sprayer. Like I said, we got some fertilizer that needs to be put on these fields here. And speaking of fertilizer, everyone, again, at this point, I think I can put slurry on these. So I was debating about trying that. And, you know, if we go look at, let's see, 47 or 48, we go check our field cultivator here. Speaking of field cultivator, by the way, or this field calculator, I'm sorry, field calculator. If I was going to do 47, 48 here, I would need... just a little over 8,000 liters of herbicide. Now, 8,000 liters of herbicide, if we go buy it from the shop here. Oh, that's right. Actually, we'd have to buy it. Can't buy multiple of these, can you? So you'd have to buy, what, 4 of these. So, yeah, about 13,000, right? Saving ourselves 13,000 if we use the weeder. And, okay, just because I like playing with the numbers, if we go check the shop here, how quick will this weeder pay for itself? Well, the weeder is, weeder's $51,000, that one, so... But mind you, if we probably do all the fields we currently own once, that weeder will come close to paying for itself. There's one little factor in there you can't forget, of course, we do still have the maintenance and the fuel cost of the tractor, stuff like that, so probably like 2 years. 2 years in-game, Evan, probably for that to pay for itself versus just buying spray. Now, you could argue, I suppose, the sprayer is significantly more expensive. I don't know that you can necessarily get away without not having a sprayer, though, because you need fertilizer yet. Now, of course, if we had a planter that put down fertilizer, that might make a difference here as well. Which, hopefully, at some point, my intentions are here with this series, once we can get the big field over here, maybe 42 or 41, probably going to go whatever one I can afford here. Once we get one of those fields, then I think we need to upgrade our seeder. We are going to need a bigger seeder to plant those fields, I think. And of course, there's only like one logical seeder to go with at that point, right? Question is, though, what tractor should we pull that with when we get that seeder? That is a good question, Yeah, what tractor should we pull that with? We do have a Fent. We could upgrade this to like 1050, I suppose. Fent 1050 pulling that? I don't know. Oh, and that reminds me, talking about the field calculator, I did want to go check and see how much slurry it would take if we wanted to put the fertilizer down on either field 47 or 48. You know, again, I went for a little bit thrifty here with our fertilizer and herbicide costs. We can simply just afford the brand new field we keep looking at a little bit quicker, so... Okay, we'll just park that tractor there. Actually, that tractor... Okay, that back window's open. Let's close that. There we go. Good. Mouse controls on that, by the way. I got 2 sprayers. Apparently, I got 2 sprayers, and I got 2 dry boxes, too. This is the one with herbicide. That is actually not the one I want. So let's, yeah, we'll disconnect this one, I guess. I'm just going to assume here at this point I probably do not have enough slurry here to do both fields, so we're probably going to have to put liquid fertilizer down at least one of them here. And got to go back and check the field calculator here again. I'm on liquid fertilizer for 47 or 48. I'll probably do 47 here just because we got the cultivator, the hoe, the weeder working on 48 there. So we will need, according to this, about 4,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. Also about the same amount of herbicide as well. Rather interesting. Now, if we were to do solid fertilizer, we would only need 3,000. That's interesting. I always thought the liquid fertilizer used a little bit less, but now about you folks, I'm curious on the price comparison with that. So if we go check our liquid fertilizer, we would need 2 of these. Oh, was I looking? I think I was looking at the wrong one, wasn't I? With the herbicide. The herbicide would be, let's see, 2,400 times 4, wasn't it? It's about 9, well, almost 10,000. Almost $10,000. So not the 13,000. It's because I was looking at the liquid fertilizer price. Liquid fertilizer here, that would be 6,400 for the liquid fertilizer. For the big bags of fertilizer, we would need 4. No, we need 3, right? 3,600. No, 5,000. Wait. Oh, that's plus. Okay, 5,460. 5,460. In that case, right, everyone? The pellet fertilizer should be a little bit cheaper. At least if that field calculator is correct. That being said, I do have a lot of liquid fertilizer on hand, I think, so. Speaking of liquid fertilizer, how much slurry do we have? And how's our pigs doing, too, by the way? Looks like they're looking pretty good. Slurry, I thought it showed this. Maybe it does not show this somewhere. Oh, I know where it shows it, Evan. Under the time-saving stock check, that shows our slurry amount. Kind of nice of that mod to do that for us. So 247,000 liters of slurry, it says at the moment. I'm presuming that's from the pigs. And if we were to put slurry on either 47 or 48, yeah, we would have, in theory, if this is correct, Evan, we have enough to do 1 field. Almost 1.5, not quite, right? But we definitely do not have enough to do 2, so. Also, at the moment, we do not own a slurry spreader. With that being said, we did own one on the previous map on Genesee County, New York. So what I'll probably do, we'll just go buy one, and I will cheat the money in because we had one. I did not rebuy it for this map because I didn't feel like we would be using it. Maybe I should have. I think I've said that with all the equipment I have not bought almost here at this point. I'm like, I don't know if we'll need that. I won't bother just getting it. And what's happened, everyone? Like, almost all of it I've rebought here at this point, or had to cheat back in. Again, what we did, Evan, for those who remember from our previous series, we took all the equipment we earned from the previous series and brought it over to this map. So, and we're still running with most of that stuff yet. Whoa, that's a drop off there. Don't drop off there. I don't remember what slurry spreader we had right off the top of my head, so we go check our slurry spreaders here. Where are they? Slurry tankers. Yes, looking at slurry tankers. I'm fairly certain it was one of the larger ones because I think, was it that one maybe? This one? I don't remember. Don't remember being orange. I thought it was black. Or was it green? Black one. Got that one. I doubt it was that one. I probably would have gotten one that held a fair amount of them because I would have, fewer trips possible, right? Don't remember what spread width we had on it either, so. What else we got here? Oh, might have been, I wonder if it was that one. No, wow, that is really expensive. Maybe not that one. I might have to go look at one, just see which one we had again. And just see if we can match that fairly close. 189,000. Holds 32. Holds 34. Holds 30. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I had right offhand. I'm looking at this. Holds 18. I think we'll just probably go with one of them. Thinking probably one of these three right here. Do we want the yellow one at 30, 32, 34? Anything else of interest here? There's a few more back this way. I don't think I would have paid that much for it because some of these other ones are a little bit cheaper. Got that one at 25. You know, again, on our contract and stuff, we didn't exactly have a lot of money on there, so 30 meters wide. Which one does this combinations here? Okay, either goes with the yellow one or the green one. Let's go with the yellow one, Evan. Let's go with the yellow one. John Deere manure sensing. Yes, let's go with the manure sensing. I like the sounds of this. Seems like the manure sensing should be on this thing, shouldn't it? Oh, wait. No, that's the way. The manure sensing, everyone, it senses the manure, and then I think it's supposed to be a variable rate applied based on the... trying to think of the word for it here, but like the strength of the manure, I guess, maybe. That's probably not quite the right wording, but... I forget which manure it is again, but was it pig or chicken? One of those is like a really strong manure, right? You know what? If I'm going to be putting down slurry, I should probably do it on maybe 47. Oh, how do we want to work this? Because we got like 3 pieces of equipment here. I mean, we'll go 47. I can maybe see if I can work around the slurry spreader or something. We'll figure it out. Or I can work around the weeder. You know what? I will just park the tractor here. Or the sprayer, I'm sorry. We'll park the sprayer here. And actually, we need to send a tractor to go pick up that slurry spreader here. Oh, I think that's a pretty good job for the Fendt or the John Deere. Which one should we go with here? The Fendt is actually probably quicker. So, yeah, 39. John Deere is probably a little on the slow side. Yeah, 20. We'll, at the very least, I'm going to send the Fendt to pick it up just because it's quicker. As to what's actually going to pull it, we might put that on the John Deere because that seems like that'd be a nice job for a nice triple-wheel John Deere there. Or maybe we'll leave the crappy job for the Fendt. That might be a good one there, too. We'll see once. Okay, to the shop. Dealership spawn area. We could always put it on the other Fendt, too, I suppose. Well, I think I'm just going to start on this field here right then. I mean, might as well. We can put the slurry spreader on the other field there. Or, okay, I keep changing my mind. What if we go over to the other field? We'll hurry up, get that one done before the slurry spreader gets back. That sounds like a better plan. Got it figured out, Owen. It's always part of the farm and figuring out the logistics, right? Especially when you're running with AI workers, everyone. Now, that's probably not a problem you have in real life. I mean, in real life, hopefully the farmers can work around each other when it comes to doing field work like that. But working around AI workers, that, yeah, they don't believe in working with you, I don't think. Look at that. Got a course play course set up for this one already. I'm actually half tempted to run that course by course just so I don't miss anything here. Okay, GPS. Because we are going to be using GPS for any spraying. Let's see. What, that will be 0 degrees. Currently, anyway. We'll probably actually want 90 degrees once we get going, I think. But auto with that. Oh, I think we can move that over just a little bit. There we go. Okay, contact. Fortunately, at least when we're spraying for... Whoa, that's not... let's see, was this one? There's the one I was looking for. Yeah, lower that all down just a little bit. Forgot with this one here, the left and right mouse buttons both control each wings individually. Really good way of setting that up, though, kind of, if you think about it, bud. You got your left mouse button controlling your left wing. You got your right mouse button controlling your right wing. And then, of course, you got to use both of them to raise it up. The only problem with that is I don't think that's really the default. Most of the other ones go the other way, but oh well. Let's shift that over just a little bit here. Just a little bit of overlap. And out of curiosity, wheat, that is a plus 100. So we are putting down a fair amount of fertilizer with this one here, everyone. Again, ooh, that one's in the ground, isn't it? Just raise that up a little bit. Again, I'll be very curious to see once here what our actual usage would be. Because again, per the field calculator, everyone, we should be needing... So liquid fertilizer, or on field 47, just under 4,000 liters for this field. I don't remember how much this one holds. You know what? If I switch... let's keep going here a minute. We'll get to the end. If I go look at our... commodity screen here. I think that'll switch it over to liters, right? So where's our commodity screen? Yeah. Yep, there we go. Liters. Oh. So actually this holds over 4,000 liters, Evan. Per this thing, it says over 4,000 liters here. So I should have enough fertilizer to finish this entire field. Keywords being it should. And just a reminder, everyone, while we're going up and down the field, don't forget, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, make sure you give that a good mash there. And, of course, once you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your notifications there as well. That way you get notified when the latest, greatest Upper Mississippi River Valley episode goes live. And, of course, giving the video a thumbs up there is also very much appreciated. Oh, 1042 has reached the dealership spawn area. Excellent. We're almost back to the beginning here. We'll get back to the beginning and I'll stop a minute. We'll head down there, go pick up our new slurry spreader and have him come back. Like I said, hopefully by that time we'll have this field finished enough that we can have the slurry spreader start on this one. Actually, wait a minute. I'm doing liquid. Why do I need the slurry spreader? No, I need the slurry spreader on the other one. I'm getting my herbicides and fertilizers mixed up here. Oh, well. We do still need to make sure we weed this field, though. So once the weeder is done on 48, we'll have him head over here next and get this field done as well. Interesting, it's not shutting off at all. That's, doesn't seem quite right. I don't know. Move that line over a little bit, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. That looks good enough for me. Okay, down to the shop. Let's run down there a quick minute, grab our fertilizer spreader, and then we'll come back up and continue working on that field there. Oh, this reminds me, our conveyall is still down here yet as well. Although, the only reason I really haven't brought that one back yet is I still want to get the conveyall that, like, holds lime. So, that's why that one's sitting there. That's still the in-game one. Yes, I know. I think Sean has reminded me a couple times in the comment here. Keep forgetting about it. I need to replace that conveyall with the one that holds lime. That'd be nice. Or just get the mod that adds lime to like all the grain carts as well. Although that's kind of weird if you ask me. One grain cart that holds lime. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this turn here or not. Especially with this tractor. Again, I'm on the turning radius on this tractor is about the size of a football field. Probably two of them to be precise. Oh, come on now. There's a building in the way, too, yet, so I can't really come in a whole lot straighter. But that'll work. We got it. Okay, we'll just, yeah, we'll just go back to field 48. That'll get us close enough. Actually, I could set it to the pigs, I suppose. Yeah, we'll call that close enough. I'm pretty sure I can handle driving it from the field up to the pigs there to fill it up the first time. Okay, GPS, we're back in business. Yeah, we could probably lower that side down a little bit. Anyway, speaking of comments here a moment ago, and let's head over to the comment section and see what you folks had to say here. Michael Smith was asking, what PC do I play on? Well, what PC I play on, it is a custom-built PC. Actually, I think my PC specs are over on my About page on my YouTube channel for anyone that's curious. But I play on a Ryzen 9 5950X processor. I've got an NVIDIA GTX, or no, RTX. So used to saying GTX. I'm going to spend GTX for the longest time. We got RTX 3080. What do we got? 32 gigs of RAM, if I remember correctly. That's kind of like the most important specs right there, right? It's Ryzen 9 5950X, RTX 3080. I forget if that's a Ti or 3080. No, I think it is a Ti, if I remember correctly. And again, like I said, 32 gigs of RAM. An MSI motherboard. We got a 1 terabyte Gen 4 M.2. So that thing's blazing fast. Makes loading up stuff very quick. It's interesting that it's not actually like quite finishing that part. I'm not sure what's up with that. If you look at the fertilizer map, though, that map shows it as being finished. And I could be wrong of it, but I think what you're seeing down here as far as like the map goes, this is the one that like actually matters. This is what is on the field. So even though you do see like missing spots here and there, as long as you don't see them on this map, that is the important one. Or of course, if you open up the big map, this one's probably a little bit more important one. If you see them on here, then you probably actually are like legitimately missing those spots. But again, they're not showing up there, so I presume we're probably good. Farmer was saying the train station only holds so much. That is true. With that being said, the train station did hold all the crops I had, at least this year in game anyway. I was able to put all the crops we had in the train station. I don't know what the train station on this map holds, but must be more than 500,000. Let's put it that way, because I had like 500 and it was over 500,000 liters of wheat. I don't remember exactly how much it was again, but it was over 500,000. So, which is good, because Giant's a ludicrously small 500,000 amount on their silos is just stupid. Sean was saying, hey, RDAllen, before you go and get any more fields, you should sell all the Fendt tractors and get all new John Deere tractors. I don't know. There's something I'm liking about this Sean fella here. Speaking my language, sell the Fendts and buy John Deeres. Oh, now we're talking there, Sean. Now you're talking. That probably won't happen, unfortunately. But I like his idea. I was also saying you should sell the planter you're using and replace it with a big John Deere air cart. And start buying more land, which that's actually what we were talking about there earlier. I will probably try to buy the land first. Just, you know, that's actually the age-old question. What comes first, the land or the equipment? Do you buy the land first, which then is going to drive you to buy the equipment? Or do you buy the equipment first, which then is going to be like, well, I need some land to actually use this equipment on, you know? So, good question. Well, Evan, I just glanced over at the time here. Looks like it is, unfortunately, time to wrap it up here for this episode. Real quick before we wrap it up, though, Evan, not liking that number I'm seeing down there. If I'm not mistaken, Evan, I don't think we have enough liquid fertilizer here to finish this field. It's going to be real close anyway. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, we got, for sure, looks like 2 more rounds to do here. Now, mind you, they are a little bit shorter rounds, but I still don't think there's going to be enough to finish all of this. So that means the field calculator is not correct. Mind you, it might be somewhat close, but because again, it was what, 3,000? Yeah, liquid fertilizer, 3,948. And we had well over 4,000 liters in here, so that's interesting. It's actually not using any fertilizer here. Huh. I would have thought that would have been a large enough area, but apparently not. Again, like I said, just because it shows it's missing here, I think the map you actually have to look at is this one. So if that one's good, you should be good. Well, like I said, we're going to wrap it up. I'll let you folks know if you run out here or not. And actually, we might actually make it here. So again, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. And till next time. And the verdict is, yes, everyone, we did actually have enough fertilizer. Not by much, though.